Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for your great support on YouTube and Udemy. So based on the frequent queries and the worries from our followers about the AI impact on SAP projects, I came with this video. In this video, I am focusing on support projects. Definitely in future, after getting some more information, some more knowledge, I will make for implementation projects. This is purely my opinion based on my understanding about the current ongoing things and what are things happening in the market. So what I'm observing in our projects and based on certain articles I have gone through, I thought this video will be helpful for all of you and how to understand what kind of changes are going to happen and how should we make ourselves ready for these changes. So we will start the video now. If you came to our channel for the first time, please subscribe, and if you want these kind of any other videos, please put in a comments. So definitely I will consider, because this topic is picked based on a lot of concerns and the questions I am receiving on email and YouTube comments. From there we make this video. So let us check this point. So whoever joined, first of all, I hope you know that SAP has multiple types of projects. If you check our earlier videos, where explained about implementation project, support project, even now the upgrade from ECC to S4HANA, or even within S4HANA 1909 to 2023. So these version updates also will happen, and these keep SAP is evolving with multiple AI functionalities, and a lot of things are happening in the market. So those kind of some miscellaneous projects also available, but more popular will be support and implementation. In a generic way, you don't take that percentage as a kind of analysis. If you see that overall projects, right, support and implementation, I believe 50% is 50 to 60% of ongoing projects will be support. Maybe remaining 40, around 40% will be implementation. The 10% will be these upgrade projects in the market. What all different upgrade projects are happening? Okay, those kind of things will be in the market. I focused on the highest percentage of people, like you, your friends, anyone. The more number of people are working in support projects, so I felt like let's focus on the support projects where more people are working, and I see certain kind of changes happening, so I wanted to share with all of you on the same. Okay, I hope all of you are able to see the screen. Please comment if someone can confirm you're able to see the screen and listen my voice. Just put it in the live chat so that I can understand. Yeah, thanks Vaibhav, thanks Ahmed, thanks for the confirmation. Okay, let us go to the topic now. So I segregated into the first of all, we will give a quick understanding how does support project happens. From there we can definitely come up with where can certain AI impact will be there. That impact, how much impact it can make to reduce the current consultants. At the same time, what kind of new opportunities can come. Okay, so let us see that every time we have a so we have end users, the total in a support project, what are the cycle? End users will reach to key users. If key users are not able to fix, then they will reach to L1 team. If L1 team is not able to fix, L2 team. Okay, mostly this is support. L3 could be for a change request or some kind of a complicated one. So let us focus on this typical support. If you want to learn in depth about the support projects, incidents, service request, change request, I have detailed video on YouTube. Please search as support project by Ganesh Padala. So definitely you can understand better. So now this is the typical support project. End users will be in based on your company, hundreds of people who work in. These end users are who are working in different kind of things, like for example purchasing, warehouse, finance, production, sales, admin, quality. So there are different departments of end users are working. In their regular work, they get some issues and they refer the user manual, they are not able to fix it. Then they reach to the key users. So what they say, they ask that key users, please look into these issues. So these people will reach to their key users. Each one will have a different set of key users will be there. For example, purchasing will have a key users, and warehouse, finance, everybody. They travel during implementation, or they are more knowledgeable on in that process. And these key end users are just like they do their task. His job is daily come and check what are the requirements, check the open PR, create a PO, and talk to vendors. That is his job. Checking the open POs which are getting due, or which are having any kind of a query, changing prices. That is his job. But key users, they beyond that. They can check it, what are the different PO document types are there, which document type will be used at what time. If some basic issues are coming, guiding to the end users, these things will happen. So end users are asking to key users are able to explain based on their knowledge. So if they cannot fix it, okay, if they cannot, so key users are for the same department will be there. Similar departments, okay, similar departments. So if they are not able to answer, they are not able to fix the issues at that point of time, so these key users will start creating the tickets to L1 team. So why this L1 and L2? So L1 can be within that company itself put a small team by paying certain salaries, like 3 years consultants or 2 years consultants, they can keep it. So that L2, for example, L2 is charging monthly, let's take $6,000. But this L1 team, they can hire a person for a $2,000 or $1,500, they can put it. So the number of tickets can be reduced. Okay, few companies will go for that L1 team, or else within the IT company itself there will be L1 team and L2 team. So L1 team can take care about this all junior consultant level, less than 3 years, less than 4 years. These kind of consultants will be working on these projects to answer the basic questions or queries. They don't do any configuration and all, but they can guide the key users to fix that issues, master data issues, transaction data issues. So these kind of things will be done by general L1 team. So similar departments: help, end users. Their work is help end users rise ticket to L1. So they rise ticket to L1 if they cannot fix it. Obviously you can understand it. When we'll ask to L1 team if I cannot fix it, if I cannot understand it. So now this L1 team will come up with L1 team, the first level understanding. What this L1 team will do? L1 team will study the ticket and provide support. And provide support. That's their primary activity. So provide support if the ticket has config or program change or critical for them, critical to understand, critical to fix according to their knowledge level. Then they, based on your setup, either they create a new ticket or in the same ticket they will route to L2 team. So based on what kind of a setup was done in the system. So now this L2 team will study and provide solution. Okay. So if any kind of a UAT, SIT will be done, UAT and program changes working with ABAP, all these things will be done in L2 team. This is the typical thing, like whether they can do program fix with ABAP. Okay. And configuration changes they can do on their own. If in case of any interfaces, RFCs or interfaces issues, they work with basis for interface, different interfaces we have, RFC or API, IDOC. So these kind of things, any connections and all, they work with basis. GRC, they work for any role access, roles for a transactions. So these are all sub departments, how the consultant will work on them. Transactions. This is the typical support. So now already we see the certain impact of AI in this area, but in coming years that will be even more. Coming 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, we will see lot of significant changes. Let us illustrate what kind of changes can happen and how will it impact you, and how to focus on your skills and updating. That is our main agenda of this session. Before starting the session, I, as a content creator, as a trainer, I need to understand that whoever joined, whoever watching this video, all are not 5 years consultants or 8 years consultant or 3 years consultants. There would be few people who just joined, or else people who are learning. So that's why I gave some 10 to 15 minutes of the background about the support projects. So now at least we are all on the same page what happens in a support project. So let us see the thing. So before coming to that point, I hope all of us, we are using the internet banking. So now if you go to any bank, any website of your bank, or else if you open your mobile app in your net banking app, earlier either we have an option to few fixed FAQs they would have put it, or a customer care. You have to call and talk and fix your queries. But last 2 years we are seeing some kind of online chat. You can chat to the direct person where the customer care member will answer your queries. If he is not able to answer, he will guide you to the next team member, how to do that. But next case, the next level we are seeing in last few months, there will be a chatbot. The basic queries, you can get your balance inquiry, you can get your blocking a credit card, or certain basic things they made automated. They automated those things that you can give the query. It will ask you some verification whether really you're Ganesh Padala or someone else. They verify. Once they verify the query, and they can block your card. Or else certain data, they made it automation. So because of this, what would have happened? 100 people customer care team, now the team would have become 60 or 50. Because all people may not be comfortable to chatbot answers, because every time automation answer will come, you want to talk to the person. So 100 customer care would have become 60 now. In future, it might become 20. These are the repetitive, because the question is repetitive. So even my Gmail, if I go to Gmail and try to reply something, if the common question about our SAP content or about the job searching, some similar questions, the Google Gemini makes me that certain kind of a similar reply for me. It saves few seconds of time or few minutes of time. So the chatbots are automatically answering. So now I'm coming to our area. That I explained only for you to explain what could be changes. So now coming to end user to key users, the relation one. The first relation, okay, so this is the first relation. Total we have this one. Between these two, what would have happened? You are an end user, you are creating a purchase order. You got some error that price cannot be determined automatically. If you are a new end user, completely new, just KT was taken, you would have asked your colleague. Or with your some knowledge, you might be Google, but then you will get some answers and all. But you are working in a production system, so you are not confident enough to apply what solution you have seen in Google. Then you will ask your key user. He will guide you. Yes, info record is not maintained. First you maintain the master data so that the price will come automatically. In our company, we restricted that no one should give price manual. Something he will guide you. That was happening now, right? And second thing, he would have given, go to this user manual. It has a step by step. Whenever you want to procure a new material, first you have to create the material, then maintain the purchase info record. He will guide you with a document, or he will explain you one time, or second time you will say, why are you asking the same question again and again? Certain kind of things happen. But my expectation in next 1 to 3 years next 3 years, it will be like we are going to get some kind of Joule. I hope all of you have used the word called Joule app. Joule. Joule. So what is the Joule? Google Gemini, ChatGPT, Copilot. Most of us we are using for our regular thing. When you search something in Google Gemini, it will search the entire database in the internet and it will consolidate. It can check SAP, help.sap.com or blogs like ganeshsapsm.com. It will search for all the public domain, what all the content is there. It will articulate and is providing you within 6 seconds or 7 seconds. Okay. But Joule is designed for SAP. My expectation in future, the Joule for a specific client. So it won't even search for the complete data. It will search what was designed for your client during the implementation. During the implementation, only 4 document types are created. One is for standard PO, one is for service PO, another one is for subcontracting. This entire data will be stored because that's in the configuration. Either system can get from the transport of copies or in the table data. The Joule can read your entire SAP system which was designed for your client. I'm specifying the point. The Joule, these chatbots are going to come for each client This Joule can read your SPRO, what all entire setup was done, how many customized developments are created, that level. Maybe it may take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, but I am expecting that level will come. So end users can first, without asking to key user something, they can ask to Joule, I'm getting this error or error message, it can guide. So for example, currently end user to key users approximately monthly 40 times, let's take it, the 40 now with little searching, but little searching also, everybody, the key user also will guide the end users, a consultant will guide to key user. Don't go to Google and search for everything, because your company, your solution is designed in a way, you have to use this customized T code to post Miro, because you have a requirement to get some information from the data. You cannot use standard Miro here, or else you cannot use Migo, because we created a customized table for doing the goods receipt, because it is validating certain information. I'm just giving an example. We tell the people, don't go to Google and apply in your production system. You have to follow your KT documents. If you have a doubt, you ask your L1 team or L2 team. But in Joule, it is going to come with your company specific solution, so they are more confident. Even consultants will tell them, use your Joule chatbot first, ask, it will ask you, give you the query. If it is not clear or if it is not proper, then you reach your L1 team, then L2 team. So this 40 now in future, maybe now in very few days it can become 25 to 30. After 2-3 years it might become 10, even less. Key users to L1 team also. So now key users have better knowledge. L1 team, they will ask you certain guidance, missing master data, please check your master data. If you ask Google Gemini itself, it is going to give you a lot of go to this SPRO configuration and go to this master data, but it can give you some generic way. So last 1 year we are seeing all these AI things, right? In next 2-3 years it will be even matured. How can that maturity comes? Again, the new opportunities will come. How to improve your Joule chatbot? The senior consultants or the senior SAP members have to give the frequent FAQs, validate that questions, how Joule is reading, how to improve it. So there are new opportunities also coming to improve these chatbots and the AI engines, to how to improve it. So the people from the coding and people from the validating the answers and people to give the repository. So there are new jobs also coming, but yeah, in this case it will be reduced. Key users also, for example, every month they are reaching 80 times. Let's take an example, different purposes. Slowly 80 might become 20 to 30 slowly. So L1 team to L2, currently let's take it monthly, they're getting 40 tickets. The 40 tickets might become to maybe 20 or less than 20. So these are all the Joule related information, and the answers, FAQs are being provided related to the customer specific. So definitely you can see that in L1 team 10 people are working, might become 10 to 4 or 6 people, but cannot be 0. That you must understand. People ask me the question that can it replace? I don't think it will replace completely, it will reduce it. Same thing in L2 team, it will reduce. Maybe currently there are 5 consultants are working, it might become 3 or 2. This is the happening. So what kind of improvements? Let's take it 20 years before, who are working as SAP consultant, they don't have a Google search, proper Google search. Mostly they used to check the SAP document or reading for certain, to get a certain solution. They used to spend 10 hours to get some solution. Let's take an example. During 2000 time, 2000 to 2015 or during that time, to get some solution you are taking, let's take it 8 hours from internet. When it comes to somewhere in the 2015 to 25 time, 2015 to 2025 time, how it is becoming? We got the it might be 3 hours, because we have SCN blog, lot of YouTubers, YouTube channels, and other blogs, private blogs. Earlier you check the mostly SCN would be there. Outside not much information. There was no one spoon feeding you also. If you see certain blogs of mine, error message, the solution is there. If you go to YouTube, I want to change the description of a transport request, I taught which program need to go, how to change. That spoon feeding level was increased. Now we are in the era of 2026 to present, I will use. All these are there. SCN is there. All YouTuber bloggers are there. It might be 30 minutes to 1 hour. Why? You have AI, outside AI is there, AI outside, and the main powerful Joule is going to come. So it is reducing the time, it is simplifying your work, and it speed up the work. Definitely SLAs. Currently if you see SLA, how is the SLA of any company now? Mostly, let me. So how is the current SLAs? This SLAs also is going to be changed. According to my understanding, these SLAs will be getting changed. What kind of change can happen? Already this one is giving you some kind of a thing that, for example, this one already is giving you some information, right? So current SLA, we have P1, P2, P3 and P4. These are the different tickets. Current SLA based on the engineering companies or certain kind of pharma companies, every company will have a different SLA, but at least for a generic one we will go 1 day, 3 days, P3 maybe 7 days, P4 10 days. These all significant changes what I mentioned are going to be implemented in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. Definitely this swift happen. SLA, it can become 0.5, maybe 1 day, 3 days, 5 days. So the business is going to get the solutions more quicker because of all these things. So it is going to simplify our work. AI is going to simplify your work. That additional time you can utilize for some R&D to improving. What kind of improvements can be done? That is one important point I wanted to highlight here. What kind of a improvement will be done? Let's take it that we all have a, if you work in any kind of company, so these, I used to prepare FAQs on my own in a document. What are the repeated questions I used to get from my client, and for that what are the answers? So manual FAQs. So all FAQs I used to prepare at the end of my implementation, at least 30 questions or 40 questions, frequent answers, how to find the stock in transit, MB50 or MB52, okay, where to give the freight charges, how to assign vendor to the freight charges, you have to go to PO conditions. So FAQs are going to be migrated to chatbots. The chatbot developers are going to get a new jobs. Here you can see the 10 to 6 have become, right, but there are 2-3 consultants who will be working in a R&D of chatbots, who will be working for a R&D of streamlining the questions, improving the questions. So this L1 team or end users or key users can directly go to chatbot and ask that one, I want to verify the my monthly goods movements, or I want to check the overall how much purchasing I have done for this plant. Can you guide? Then it will guide you, like, go to ME2N and input your plant and give the date, document date from the January 1st to January 31st, then you will get it. So already end users are getting the answers in live. So FAQs will become chatbots. And second thing, the most one, repetitive tickets. Repetitive tickets. Although we prepare some in Teams folders, we are creating the repetitive tickets and solutions, but most of the people either lazy or rush to complete or a pressure to complete. They don't even go to the knowledge management Teams related folders. I prepare in my projects, and even many people, many of you also would have prepared. This is the repeated question, repeat issue, or else similar issue, how to analyze it. But people don't have a patience, or people, sometimes patience they don't have, sometimes they are rushed to complete. If I go to the document where it is and how much I can understand, okay, let me ping Ganesh, or let me ping my senior, or someone can ping. That kind of attitude also we need to reduce. Even in WhatsApp groups also we observe, people don't even use little brain. Immediately they try to ask question and try to get answered. We need to build our that thinking should be there, right? So the repetitive tickets and all, currently how to go to the Teams folder, at least after we get the Teams, the searching method is improved. For example, earlier I used to manually, I go to my folder C, SAP, projects, 2023, like that I used to path. Now at least if you go to the search, because of thing, right, we can just go to the search and type. Once you type, you will get from entire data is in your OneDrive, of your Microsoft OneDrive, so it will search whether the document is from 2021 or 2026. So repetitive tickets with solutions, the repository, okay. So I think the AI will search repository will be improved, so that this L1 team or a junior consultants or someone can easily access to the old tickets. Even if you are using ServiceNow as a support tool, ServiceNow is also working on AI related stuff. If you get a one ticket, before you read the ticket, right, in the right hand side you are going to see, I am observing already in SAP for me, right, SAP Service Marketplace, already SAP is giving in the right hand side when you try to create a ticket. Similar tickets are already available. Please go through SAP note, this SAP note or this ticket. So when you get a ticket from the client, you are able to get last 3 tickets or similar 2 tickets were fixed by your senior or someone in the last few days. You will click on the ticket and get the solution. You are providing more faster, more quicker. So the repetitive tickets and the old ticket solutions, similar categories, AI is going to improve it. Third one is knowledge management, little bit similar to the second point. What is this knowledge management? Based on your project, you are working in a support project, right? Leave about all SAP, cloud, public cloud, private cloud. You are focusing, you are working in a one support project where your client is using private cloud and they have a certain kind of common issues, long-term issues, the repetitive issues. You have not yet provided the solution. So these all things you can keep it in knowledge management. AI can guide you by reading that entire knowledge management and give you the solutions. So it is acting like a 6 years consultant or someone is worked in the project. It is giving you not 100% replacing, but definitely 40%, 50% it is going to make. You joined as a 4 years consultant. With AI, you will behave like a 7 years consultant. You joined in a project just 1 month ago, but because of these all AI functionalities, repositories, you will behave like a 1 to 2 years already working in this project. You cannot behave like a 7 years who already worked in the project, because who knows that entire thing and he studied, he worked on. For example, I am working in same company for 8.5 years. So how much AI comes? It can make you better 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, but definitely some upper hand will be there. If I use the same AI as a 7 years, even more stronger, right? Compared to the 3 years person with AI and 7 years consultant with AI. So these are all things will going to make changes. And RCA, knowledge or root cause analysis, It will give you that predictive root cause analysis, what would have happened with AI things. And another common issues we face, you might hear the word called memory, right? Basis will say sometimes when you run a long report for 6 months or 1 year in the month end, it will give you one message at the bottom, memory low, memory low. So when in the database memory in your SAP system, if it crosses to 90% and all, sometimes it came to 94. A lot of reports are people are running in the month end. So the system getting hang, or else transactions are not being posted, or runtime errors are coming. All these things will happen, then the team will get alert. I hope with this AI, we are going to get the pre-information. Memory low, memory is going to complete that kind of information related well in advance, so that we will not face that issues during weekend, during some morning 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. odd timings. These all can be reduced. And second thing, spool. Most of you work on these spools, right? SP02, SP01. When the print is created, one spool number will be created. Sometimes the spool overflow will happen. The prints are not going to the printer. The users will get panic. I'm not able to print the shipment document. So around 8 trucks are pending because there is no printout. So these kind of spool information also AI can detect. AI, machine learning, these kind of technologies can predict well in advance. Your spool is going to complete, please increase the size or take some action. So that kind of things will be accelerated. And automated ticket management. Already there are few tools are there. You can write everything in the ticket in the email and submit. System will create automatically ticket that is available. With AI, the articulation of the data and providing, okay, this, but it will read some purchase order, okay, it is ticket, automatically it will assign to the ticket. The user doesn't have to go and assign by mistake they assign to EWM, by mistake to SD. That can be avoided. You will only write your content and put in a send button. It will read, okay, he is talking about purchase order material, so it is consultant, assign to directly. Okay, there is a repeated ticket is there. You can assign to that and give the information. Yes, you got a ticket from the user. This is the ticket. There are similar, these 3 ticket numbers. One is in January 2026, another one is in October 2025. So please analyze these 2 tickets before you answer it. I hope you will find it. I mean, such level of input is going to happen. So it is going to simplify your work. Definitely it will reduce some people, but how these automated tickets are getting generated, how the pre-information is happening, lot of scope for the AI engineers, the data prompting, how you are asking. For example, I will give you Google Gemini Pro and you will use and I will use. We are asking for one photo to make. The output may not be similar. For example, if you see, I just asked to AI, can you make a thumbnail? Within 4 seconds, I got this thumbnail. Can you make impact of AI in SAP support project and use my photo? That's it. How are you going to ask and how I ask you, it could be different. The output will be different. So everybody should start learning how to use AI. Even I used to teach in 2015 to 18 my videos, if you observe, how to Google. You got an error message. How are you Googling to get the proper data? Or else you will get 3 links. 3 different solutions in a SCN blog. How are you understanding? So your question, how you are typing in Google, that will help you to provide that much accurate answer. The same way in AI now. But AI is going to consolidate more and provide. In Google, it will give you the Ganesh blog or SCN blog, like that it will give. You have to go and read it. But it will read and give you also. More spoon feeding is happening, so more simplification will happen. Definitely, sometimes I feel like it will little bit impact our brain thinking also. But anyway, the technology is evolving. We need to adopt it, and we need to make how much time is going to save. The remaining time you can utilize for, if not IT, you can give for something else, for some other manufacturing or some other R&D related, or some organic farming or something. You can spend that extra time if you really have, or else for your family, for your fitness, you can utilize it if you are going to save more time with AI. So these are the things like I'm expecting that proactive things, automated ticket management, and it will RCA acceleration, knowledge management, setting, predictive maintenance, it will going to give. So even for when you want to move this transport request to production, right, ABAP will read the entire code. I believe that Joule is going to help that ABAP senior consultants to read the code and give some 4-5 points. That consultant will read that 4-5 points and approve it. Earlier, for code review, he would have taken 2 hours of time. It is going to become 10 to 15 minutes. For a consultant, if you are very well experienced, then you know the entire setup of intercompany STO. But with these AI things and all, it will give you all the steps in front of you. You need to validate and set up the system. I think in next 2-3 years, we might get automation of the configuration also. You can input all the information. It will create plant. It will create the PO document type, shipping confirmation, all this configuration, and you need to test. Testing automation is also coming. So, but when I talk about implementation, definitely we'll come up with those points. These are all according to my experience and what I'm assuming is going to happen. So here, who needs to get panic? The person who is not understanding the business. So you need to understand the entire business knowledge. Why the company is procuring, what all documents are materials they are procuring, how the procurement happens, what tax you are going to pay, what is this custom duty, what is this freight charges, what is all this business knowledge you must have. Generally what happened, the person who is having very good business, he doesn't know SAP. The person who knows SAP, some people don't know the business properly. But you start building your SAP skills, start understanding the business, watch the generic videos of procurement, supply chain management, inventory, what all different things in the market, what are these freight charges, how do you get the impact to the procurement because of the tariff changes in the global market, what is Incoterm. You should understand the entire business terms and your SAP knowledge, so that even the chatbots required people like you. And your SAP, certain things can be automated, cannot be automated completely. So don't be panic. Definitely we need to accept this acceleration. Like I mentioned that companies 1 year project are going to become 4 months projects. Within 4 months it will be completed. So for example, 10 years, 1,000 companies are getting implemented, but within 3 years, all 1,000 will be implemented. Definitely everybody is coming to SAP means more support projects will come. So the positives are in that way. We are going to complete our task. Even I'm using AI. For example, just now I shown you the thumbnail. Earlier I used to pay some 100 rupees for making a thumbnail to a person, or else some amount I used to pay. I used to explain how to make, after sending I used to give correct and all. Nothing. Within 4 seconds I got the thumbnail. So certain areas like Photoshop, repetitive jobs, common questions, common answers, how to go to this route. Everybody, if you go to, you are going to a place, there is a one small grocery shop or something, you will ask while going on bike, how to go to Vishakhapatnam or how to go to this place. Then they will tell you. The same question is, that guy will get the same question, how to go to this temple, because he is near to that place. Such repetitive things are going to reduce. Our brain can be used for something new. Take in that positive way, and you are working in IT, but you have to enhance your business skills because you are a supply chain management consultant. This is my take or my opinion. It's not like I always mention, what is the T code for creating purchase order? ME21N. It's not like 100% everybody will accept, as Ganesh has told, ME21N is correct. This is my opinion based on the ongoing things. Definitely during COVID time, I used to suggest my few of my unemployed friends and all, I will give you some money, you start more mask making, these kind of things. Now today masks are zero. Okay, so certain boom will come and go. AI will make your life improve, make you to do things faster, and to some repeated things. These are all positive things. Yeah, negative wise, yeah, there will be 30% or 40% of jobs will be reduced. But definitely, I told you, you have to learn. If you are a fresh graduate with the computer skills and all, you have to learn how to make the chatbots, how to improve the AI engines, how to talk to AI engines, prompt engineers. These are all opportunities are going to come. Regular work people, 8 people will become 4 or 5 or 6 people. So not just IT, you have to, beyond that also, you need to get into the business, how to improve your business, your regular work, how you are saving the time, how to add value to a company. So these all things also you can focus on that. So if I'm little fast, please. Okay, if you are okay with that speed, that should be fine, because this video will be available in our public domain also. Let me see the chart. I have not seen, I was in the flow. It's not about the class for beginners, this is for everybody. Whether you are a 10 years consultant or a 3 years consultant or you are learning SAP, everybody is going to get benefit out of this one. What kind of changes are going to happen in SAP support projects and how we are going to help for that. Yeah, that's the purpose. Okay, cursor. Thanks, Rohit. You are using something cursor, what I was explaining. Yeah, there are little noise has come. I think now it is not there. So it's. Any other questions? How are you getting benefit out of our videos on Udemy or YouTube? So I hope you are learning properly, and if you are on Udemy, please provide your ratings. That will be great encouragement for me. So because those ratings, like how the artists get the encouragement with the claps, appreciations, because in this world of YouTube and all, right, education channels not even get 100k. So we will not get any awards, any rewards. Your comments, your compliments, your encouraging words are the more rewards for us. Education channel, see, I am into almost 11 years, still we are at 67,000 subscribers. I don't know whether I will touch 100,000 in my entire life or not. So that kind of a possibility is there, but still we are motivated to share knowledge, to get benefits of your comments. So because of your videos, I got the job, or I fixed some issue, it helped me to crack interview. Those things will motivate me a lot. What kind of support tickets you solved, how to answer. If you go to our blog, right, Ganesh SAP SCM blog, there also you will find Ganesh SAP SCM. So you will see the sample support tickets. Okay, in the same way, if you go to Udemy, there is a specific course is available for support course. You will see that sample support courses. So this is the one, support tickets. If you go to the support tickets, there are around 20 to 25 support tickets are there. If you want even more, that Ganesh Padala support, Ganesh Padala SAP support course on Udemy. So there is a course for okay, if you come to the courses, there is a support course. You will find around 60 to 70 support, yeah, this one, SAP support activities and SAP MM sample tickets. So definitely it will be, you will get the benefit from these videos. So if you can take a subscription to access many of the SAP courses, but you need to take your last 2 months what support tickets you have taken. But when it comes to interview, 2-3 support tickets you have to prepare well. Okay, so you can answer properly. If there is some additional questions also coming, you can definitely face it. Yeah, definitely I will make another video of impact of AI in implementation. But support, like I told you, many places we are going to reduce manpower easily, but implementation, lot of discussions happen between the client and the company, and the clean core S4HANA has come up with a clean core, wherever we can use the clean core, the localization, understanding their business. So implementation wise, these kind of significant changes will definitely take lot of time. The lot maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I don't know. But compared to support implementation, we need more people. Still we need more people to understand and all. But yeah, anything can happen with AI to improve. But AI is also getting matured. So once I get some more maturity about the implementation things with AI, I will come up with the video. But I want your feedback about this video with a like button, or if with a comment. So definitely I will understand better what all things we can do together. I can say like how you are using Google Gemini, so like that it will be. But in Joule is going to make small forms or some configuration also in the future. So these are all going to happen. It's not about as an consultant, it's not kind of a EWM module like that, right? So Joule is a support to things. Even I'm checking for a free version of Joule, how to install. Once I make everything properly, I will make a video and release to all of you how to practice Joule with a free version. So if your company is adopting Joule, things are coming, definitely you can go for that paid version of your company's paid version, which will have a lot of opportunity, lot of options. You will get the benefit of how to understand and how to use Joule for your activities. Okay. So 10 plus years of consultant, yeah, definitely 10 plus years. The first challenge will be the ROI, return on investment. The budget is more for you, but how much you are returning. So these are all kind of things. 10 plus years of consultant, maybe a 6 years, 5 years consultant with AI can do like you. So that you need to behave like a 15 years of consultant with Joule, with AI. So these kind of things we need to adopt it. But yeah, we should be strong enough in our area, so that can save our thing. And financial management is proper when you are earning, how you are keeping your investments, and how are you managing your financial things. Okay, so those are also very important. And like I mentioned, that not just SPRO, SAP consultant means not just SPRO or easy access or Fury app. Beyond that, you should be in a position to understand what is happening in the business and what all things happening in the market. Okay, machine learning, how it is saving the business, how it is improving. So these kind of things. Yeah, the pronunciation is at least the spelling I was writing correct. Joule. So how you are pronouncing, let's understand. It's a new name to all of us. I heard Joule, 2-3 words, but at least the spelling is fine. Any other things you have to share with me? That thanks for your support, and I hope you are getting the good benefit out of our videos and getting a lot of knowledge and all. So this is our blog. So it's a basic blog, because education blog I didn't make much investment on this. I started in 2015, but we have certain categories. You can inventory management or doubt sessions, warehouse management, procurement, general videos, interview questions. Okay, you can access and enjoy that. If someone needs our complete content, the 120 plus hours of course, you can just click on this one here, right? It will give you the data. So what all content we are going to provide in that. So entire SAP course, ECC and S4HANA. So if you see that real time, right, you will get a 40 mock interviews, and you are going to get 600 plus interview questions and 2000 plus multiple choice. So these all will be available. So even the few new topics also I am currently working on that. So you will be getting in the coming few weeks. That content also available. If you want, you can just click on the registration form. Same thing is available for and WM. Okay. So these are Udemy. If your company is providing Udemy business login, you can get all these courses for free. You can access for free. And like I mentioned, right, see, 54,000 learners, but only 13,000 gave reviews. So I want your more ratings. It will be encouraging for me. When we see as a content creator, okay, 4.53, 4.55, when we see that, it will motivate us. So I want your few minutes of time today. I hope you can provide to give ratings and to encourage me. Thanks, Srinivas. Thanks, Suma. So you cannot make it like someone will be doing a dummy project and like that, but at least if you see my real-time content, right? So if you come here, so for example, if you see that, yeah, SAP implementation course, yeah, this one. And Udemy, there is a specific course for SAP implementation where I explained about what are the implementation methodology and what are different overview and what documents you maintain as a consultant and how to interact, what is your roles and responsibilities, and in which phase what activities we do, what is cutover, as a consultant what are you going to do. All those things I explained in this video. It's a 12.5 hours of video. Okay, so if you take this complete drive, it is available inside, or if you want to take only implementation, other things, right, you can adopt for this Udemy course. So once you complete, you will get a certificate. And you can see here, right, I explained about the blueprint phase and the realization. In realization, what all activities happen. So final preparation, during that time, what is cutover, and you can see the video and supported documents also available. And latest S4HANA activate methodology also I explained. The names are different and what kind of things you are going to understand that one. So rollout project, and each you can find the quizzes here. You can evaluate your skill, how much you understand, whether you are able to answer it or not. Okay. So if you need any more, you can put it in a comment. Definitely I will add it. Yeah, thanks Sriram. I hope the content will be helpful for your career. Thanks Ranjit. Our content helped you to grow in your career. Yeah, all of you, whoever is conveying your thanks, just convey today. Give me 30 minutes of your time for me. Give 30 minutes of time and go to Udemy and give ratings to the courses which you learned. Today we are at 4.53. I want to see 4.60 with your support. Great. 4 years experience in different module, you move to MMWM. Yeah, slowly you start learning EWM, Ariba. Okay, how to use AI. That is the one motivation to everybody, how to use AI to get your requirements better. Just now I shown you that within 4 seconds I got that. Okay, even not only that, even recently I was making certain kind of images also. So these are all happening, like how we are getting these kind of images. If you see here, so these are all coming in 4 seconds. 4 seconds we are getting from AI. Earlier I used to spend money and time to get this kind of output, but now we are getting within 4 seconds. So we need to see how to use AI to reduce your efforts, repeat things what we are doing, and focus on that remaining. By using AI, if you are saving 2 hours per day, use that 2 hours to learn a new module or to prepare a nice RCA, root cause analysis, for your client, or to prepare some knowledge management documents for your project to showcase in your management reviews and all. Yeah, I prepared 10 RCAs, I prepared these 15 documents for the team, so they can go through, they don't have to ask multiple people. So how to use AI for your growth. So to save your time, the time can be used for different things, like I mentioned that. Okay. So a lot of things are there. Even if you see, right, see this one, these whiteboard videos, RGP, returnable gate pass, okay, and rental related things, material to material transfer, the interview preparation, different experience, how to prepare. If you just use the term, different experiences, introduced by Ganesh Padala, okay. So a lot of content is there, how you wanted to utilize it. So these are the support issues I mentioned, right? With error message things, it is available, so easy for you to, yeah, different interview rounds. So search and learn what exactly you can do that. So we always must understand that, okay, if you do better and if you give back best for your work or the society, it will come back to you in a positive way. So just keep doing your work, okay. Like I mentioned recently that we got 100,000 enrollments on Udemy. So the motivation and the excitement, the passion is similar when I was having 100 students. If I was demotivated, why I had only 100 students after having 3,000 or 5,000 YouTube followers, I got only 100 on Udemy for first 1 year. If I disappointed or if I left something today, I couldn't see that 100,000, right? So we always keep motivated, do our work sincerely, the result will definitely follow. And this is my motivation. If we do 10 things, at least one we should give back to society. Whatever you way, if you are more devotional, you can do that charity or food donation at the devotional places, right? Or else orphanages, or else if you are environment, you give some dustbins, or else give some plants to reduce the temperature on the ground temperature during summer. There are different ways to give back: knowledge, food, cloth, medicine, whatever you want to give. You like whatever you like, you do it so that you will enjoy. Not just Ganesh told, someone told. If you like whatever I'm doing, everything, it came from my heart. I like it, so I'm doing for a long time. If I do for someone, I would have done for 6 months, 1 year. We cannot do for years. There is no AI SAP MM actually. As an SAP MM consultant, wherever you can use AI, that I'm going to make in future. How to use Joule is for as a SAP MM consultant. How to use Google Gemini as a SAP MM consultant. So like that I can make it. There is no AI or SAP MM. There is a new module, nothing like that. But as a SAP MM, where you can use AI to make things faster. Yeah, EWM, I'm working on my first project since November, but more accelerated from January onwards. I'm working daily on EWM. So I'm getting understanding, improving my knowledge, improving my maturity levels. So definitely you're going to come up with few EWM videos from me. Okay, so any other questions? SAP FICO, you can search for that SAP FICO YouTube channels. I see some 2-3 channels are there. You can there are multiple channels are there. You can check based on the subscribers and details, so it will be helpful for you. Yeah, nice to interact to you and watch the video again. If someone wants to talk about our channel and or else about our impact of the videos on your life, you can make some 30 seconds to 60 seconds video, so I can upload on our channel so that you will be remembered as a memory like these people. So just how in future, like after 5 years or 4 years, whenever I can listen, it will give some kind of a special. If you're watching or if you're giving comment, I might not remember much, but at least if you are visible on our channel like this, if someone is interested either with only audio or with video, you can share to our email ganesh.sap2015@gmail.com, so that you can see yourself on our channel to become a special memory for me. When I see after 5 years or when I reach to 50s, when I watch this YouTube channel will be there, right? At least I watch, I listen to you, I can remember the memories, I can remember the impact what we made during my 30s. So that's it, and I hope it's nice to interact with you, and definitely we'll come up with a few more AI and SAP related videos. And keep watching, keep learning. Whether you want to have any kind of Udemy things, you can access that, or if you want complete drive, you can go to our blog and register for that. Thanks again for your blessings, and take care of your health. Do some fitness, always do something physical exercises, control your food, manage your food, not control, manage your food, and take care of your family, take care of your health. If those two are good, you will keep growing. Thank you. See you with another video. Thank you.